You know, I always knew something wasn't right with Felix. I remember the countless summer days I spent over at Felix's house as a child. Being his cousin, we were very close, and my parents would take me over to the humble Swedish abode every weekend. As the adults drank vodka and watched ice hockey, Felix and I would be found down the hallway in his room, partaking in what we considered the pinnacle of competitive endeavors, playing video games. And our game of choice was Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Nintendo GameCube. Now let me say it again. I always knew something wasn't right with Felix. Many viewers who grew up gaming with siblings and cousins know how competitive games like Smash can get, and our experience was no exception. Normally, Felix was a very calm and reserved kid, but when it came to these childhood gaming sessions, I would see glimpses of the dark side of him come out. Felix was a sore loser. Anytime I would win a match, he would always blame stage gimmicks or claim I got lucky with items, and I would agree with him, as to not hurt his feelings. I'd always been better at Smash than him, and this was deeply upsetting to him. I think I can pinpoint the exact moment that the suppressed rage Felix contained was finally released. On a stormy September night, one summer, Felix and I were in the middle of a heated last stock battle on Final Destination, a battle in which I would win with an extremely crispy Falco 0 to death pillar combo. Felix threw his controller at the TV, busting the screen, and cursed me, calling me a
fucking arrogant.
Felix looked at me dead in the eyes. I was stunned, at a complete loss for words, and before my brain was able to comprehend the violent outburst that had occurred, Felix pushed me with the force of a classically trained sumo wrestler, delivering every ounce of power that he was able to muster into my chest at what seemed like Mach speeds. Balance compromised, I was launched backwards, and the omnipresent force of gravity began to take hold. The percussive slam removed not only the air from my lungs, but the hope that this would be another one of Felix's typical losing fits. And right about the time this realization hit me was when the back of my falling head hit the closet doorknob, knocking me unconscious. I like to think I have a memory of this unconscious state, but the many therapists I've seen tell me it's not possible. I remember having a vision of a young boy dressed as an American cowboy, but it wasn't in Wild West times, no deserts, no dodgy saloons. The boy was standing in the middle of what seemed like a large retail store. The boy was singing an old-timey country song while tapping the rhythm with his boot. I thought it was one of the most beautiful and wholesome things I'd ever witnessed. But just as he was about to finish this beautiful song, Felix appeared and pushed him to the floor, and that was the end of the dream. I reckon I'll never truly know what this vision represented. Maybe that's all it was, just a silly dream. But I can't help but wonder, why has it stuck with me for so long? Was this some sort of premonition? A sign that Felix would one day again return to exercise his wrath on me, or something I hold dear? I guess time will tell. Hey, let's talk about singing Walmart Boy. You know, ever so often I come across a video on YouTube that just absolutely inspires me.
The yodeling boy kid, he gets a yodel zero. This meme is garbage, and it's gonna be dead in a week.
Play us out, Goodwill Piano Man.